Namaste, my beauties, my beautiful queens, my goddesses. Absolutely brilliant spread consisting of 11 cards. The spread, which was created by connecting three tarot readers, myself and two other brilliant girls. We called it Holy moly, it's complicated. Of course, you already know, me, and interesting thing that people who go, people with psychic abilities or all kind of this kind of gifts, they always go into, when they grow up and they have to choose their profession, they always choose out of two things mainly, either philosophy or psychology. Funny thing that one of the readers, Lala, she lives in St. Petersburg. She first went into philosophy, then into psychology. She has two master degrees. I have unfinished PhD in philosophy, so I got masters. I don't consider it PhD in philosophy. I went into philosophy, and then into psychology. Didn't graduate, moved here, married, had a couple of kids. Now I'm gonna go back and get the degree so I can be, licensed psychologist. And those two majors where people go with a lot of gifts, psychic abilities, they go into psychology, parapsychology, and philosophy, because philosophy includes every subject you can think of. So this is a spread. I hope I have enough time within 30 minutes, my beautiful queens, which is for complicated relationship. You already know my opinion. I consider there are no complicated relationship. Everything is simple, and I even have written this golden rules right here. Real feelings are never words. Real true feelings are always the right actions. Respect actions means he acts towards you with respect, care, compassion, and honesty. Anything else is manipulation. It's unfortunately, this is a simple truth, but still, even with all kinds of things we already know, this is simple rule you can always follow. Still, we have this amazing 78 symbols. I am using the Fatum deck, which is classic but also shadowy, because this is the big spread. So what are the questions? I'm going to write them under my video. What are the questions this amazing spread will answer? Okay, girls, this is a spread. This is not pick up the card. So please, as I say, all my readings are accurate. Just not every single word, not for every single person. Please take what resonates. Don't take what doesn't resonate. So 11 cards, 11 questions. What questions we're going to answer? First, what is this? Is it really love, or is it a game, or is it a war, or what it is? What this relationship is. Second, what of his inner issues, insecurities, whatever shadows influence this relationship? Number 3, how he sees you in this, in his life, what he sees in you. 4, what parts of your character he finds difficult to put up with. 5, his feelings. 6, a real problem of this relationship. 7, what are his reasons not to act the way you want him to act, or the right actions anyways if he's not acting how you would like him to do. What are the reasons? 8, cowardice, what he wants but he would never do, kind of hidden wishes. 9, true motives, reasons of his behavior. 10, what problems he wants you to help him to resolve. And outcome, as you see, very big spread. Outcome, please determine the period of time. Period of time, you want to know the outcome. Please don't calculate less than 1 month or more than 1 year. So I am holding this in the right position, asking the spirits of fire, water, air, and earth, the guides and the keepers, to give us the answers to our questions. My queens, if I do not have enough time to explain you all of the cards in this video, it's going to be 11 cards. It's going to be part 2 linked to this video. You know me, my camera only films 31 minutes, so if it cuts off, I have to do a second part. I promise you, as soon as I can, I'll get myself a camera and then I can make you spreads for 2 hours. All right, let us go. What is this? What is this? I'm sorry, what is it falling out here? What is this? Is a Queen of Swords. What is this relationship? Is it a love or is it a game? It's a Queen of Swords. It's already wonderful, especially if you are Queen of Swords, if you are Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. So you are a queen in this relationship, a very specific queen, which I would say why my favorite, even though I'm a Queen of Wands, why I favor Queen of Swords. You know why? She doesn't take, sorry my language, bullshit from anyone. And you can be a Queen of Wands, you can be any zodiac sign, but if you have this queen in you, it's a queen with self-value, self-respect, self-dignity. She will not allow anyone mistreat her. So this is number 1. Then I will put the cards of the rest. What are of his inner issues? What of probably his personalities, his insecurities, maybe narcissistic tendencies, we don't know. What of his inner issues influence this relationship? How he sees you in his life, or what he sees in you. What parts of your character he finds difficult to put up with. His feelings, his true feelings. We're going to put it right here. Real problem of this relationship. What is the cause of problem? What are the problems of this relationship? What are his reasons not to act if he is not acting the way he's supposed to, with compassion, dignity, and respect? Cowardice, what he wants but would never do. Okay. True motives and reasons of his behavior. What problems he wants you to help him solve. Outcome, within the period of time you determine yourself. So let us go to it again. If I don't have time to tell you everything, see how deep each question is, I will then do the pick up the card with one of this with each question. But as you can see, and I am already very glad, already very happy to see that the light, that the core, the what is this? Is it lovers or is it really game? The core of this relationship is this magnificent Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is the one who knows her self-worth. It's also she's not going to, she's hard to fool because it's intellect, and she is not falling into codependency or wound traps, usually not, because she knows her boundaries, and if she's close to impossible to manipulate. She can be a little bit cold sometimes, a little bit skeptical, a little bit controlling, but she's close to impossible to manipulate. She puts the goals, she does these goals. She can control her emotions, which makes her almost impossible to be manipulated or lied to or twisted anyhow, because that's type of woman. And if we having this woman as the core of this relationship, means that you know what, you are in this relationship, and as long as this man tries to press your buttons, do any type of manipulative techniques on you, you are going to, tell him to take a hike. I want to do another card. I want to take another card for clarification. What is the core of this relationship? What is it, lover, or is it a game? I'm gonna do another one, and yeah, you see, Seven of Pentacles, yes, and the core of it, that wait and see. Seven of Pentacles in classical deck, we will see a woman standing. You know what, you are not walking away yet. You're keeping on and standing for I'm so glad. Seven of Pentacles is right here. Woman is, this card are very slippery. The woman is standing next to the bush with which is supposed to give her apples. And in a relationship, it means, you are asking yourself, okay, what's next? What's gonna be next? Okay, now we having June, July, and apples are gonna come in September, October, and okay, I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. If he's gonna do things right, yes, I'm gonna stay. If he's not, then if this bush is not gonna give me no apples. And right here we do have three people planning something. So in relationship, of course, Queen knows what she wants. She wants commitment, and this one is not gonna be bullshitted by, it's complicated, I don't know. The manipulation would be close to impossible in this case. So she doesn't walk away, but she says, okay, all right, I will see what's gonna happen. It's not the one who's gonna be sitting and waiting for the rest of eternity for a snake to turn into a swan. So one is resisting, so obviously it could be him resisting making those steps, but also it could be you not jumping, because what covert narcissists very often do, because they are wearing masks of the Prince Charming, and they're wearing masks of a dream man. But you see, because they hate to wear those masks and they can wear them for months, with such a woman, narcissist can be pushy. He can say, you know what, I want us to get married, or let's live together like a third day after they met, or after 2 weeks. And it could be you resistant. You could be like, you know what, let me see what this man is. Let me see what this man is what he really wants. So it could be you resisting his push, or it could be him resisting taking serious steps, and you are looking and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna wait a little longer and then I will see what I'm going to do next. So again, I'm repeating, this is not pick up the card, girls. Some of you somehow don't get it. This is a spread. And I will read you the cards how I put them down. That's a rule. Okay, so if you see a negative message, please take it into consideration. Take messages for consideration. Just be aware. Okay, we're gonna put this away. Next card. What of his inner issues influence your relationship? Okay. What of his inner issues influence this relationship? We are having justice. This could be two things, several things to take into consideration, my beautiful queens. Two things, and we will see the cards, because you always have to look at the cards at conjunctions and all of them together. So justice, this is his inner issues. So it could be, so we of course connected that justice, you see, what is just for a sheep is unjust for a wolf. So justice is his inner issue. So it could be that he might be unjust. And I already made you videos about covert narcissist. For example, covert narcissist consider justice anything what is good for him, even if he hurts somebody, and if he lies to someone and uses someone, he considers it's just, because that's how. And inner issues because we put the position his inner issues and we have justice. So of course it means that justice, to be just, not just towards himself, but just towards other people, means compassion and empathy could be a big issue. And also we are having you here as a Queen of Swords. It means you see through, it means you understand and you see that his inner issues which influence your relationship with this man is his issues with justice. Also justice means very often that we are having a karmic type of relationship. But karmic, the Queen, she doesn't give a damn. If he disbehaves and only follows his own justice, she's not going to be staying in such a relationship. So he has issues with justice. He unfortunately has issues with justice. This influence your relationship. But at the same time, justice is transformation, and justice is a necessity to change. So you understand as a Queen of Swords here that if this man doesn't act, and because we all know that they do not change, you cannot turn, as I say, a rat into a swan. Justice is his issue, but you decided, because we have Seven of Pentacles, you might be deciding to help to wait a little bit and see, is he gonna get that with you it's not gonna work, that he has to be just towards you. If not, you're gonna be telling him farewell and goodbye. Next card, his inner issue which influence your relationship is, unfortunately, justice is his issue. It could be also not wanting to transform. Of course, you know how difficult it is for a man, and it basically never happens. And also someone who, if he has to decide something and make that step, we saw it in Seven of Pentacles, will postpone this decision and making that step, and sometimes they just wait until things just gonna happen by themselves, being weak, being cowardice. But as I already said, you Queen of the core of it, Queen of Swords, you're not gonna take it. If you see it's not gonna work, you're just gonna say goodbye. Now next, how he sees you in his life, what he sees in you, the lovers he sees in you. So we are having the justice, and we are having the we're having the justice, and we're having the lovers. So of course he does see you as a lover. He does understand. I don't think he's stupid, because this is understanding that yes, it's an exceptional type of a woman, but lovers also mean choices and tests in life and certain steps which must be taken in order to be with this woman. So definitely we might be dealing big time with karmic relationship. And in karmic relationship, you have to understand that karmic relationship you can leave if the person is not acting right. So yes, he sees in you a lover, he sees in you an extraordinary woman, lots of things connected with you, lots of emotions, the recognition on a soul level you've been already meeting before, but it also always and forever and always connected with choices. So how he sees you in his life, yes, he does see you as a lover, but at the same time he sees you as someone who will require him to make a choice. And it could be also that it's a third party relationship, my so-called favorite, favorite, because we're having justice here as well. Justice could mean a married man. you know my opinion about married men relationship and third party relationship and where it is going, but it is your life. So it could be meaning a choice, it could be meaning the man has to choose and has to make that step, has to act. But if he is not married, also lovers, still the card of lovers always mean choice, always mean choice, and obstacle removal and making certain steps which require him to choose what steps to make or stay wherever he is staying. We saw it also in previous card in the Five of Pentacles right here. So yes, you he sees you as a lover, he sees you as significant significant someone in his life, someone he had never seen. He sees you as sincere, he sees you as someone who causes strong feelings and emotions. Also it could be a new romance, but so there is lots of strings. It could be passion, it could be karma, of course, bringing you two together for cosmic justice. But you know we have justice here, but you understand that justice, cosmic justice sometimes brings very painful choices. So of course he does see you as a lover, he does see you as significant experience in his life. In some cases we're going to see how the other cards are, because we will see what other cards will show us. Is it worse of continuing, you know, and what you're going to decide to do about it. But the meaning of two of the meaning two of the lovers, I mean two of the lovers very often means that the choice has to be made, and the lovers very often means that depending the meaning of the lovers, depending on the cards surrounding the lovers, it's gonna show whether a person will do something and how things are gonna be developing or not. But of course this is the usually two souls which are karmically connected with each other, and they have to break through certain obstacles, either psychological, you know, inner obstacles or outside obstacles, and make a choice which is very important. So let's see then the what parts of your character he find difficult. What parts of your Four of Cups, you see here, what parts of your character he finds difficult. We see Four of Cups, and we are looking at you right here in Four of Cups. You are standing your ground, because my beautiful queens, you are the one holding this. I'm very glad, because this is what I like to see. I am very glad that you are the one who holds this situation under control. Because when you're looking at Four of Pentacles and you look into another person, then Four of Pentacles signifies that that person's not going to move nowhere. He stands his ground firmly and he protects what he considers right. But this is in a position what parts of your character he finds difficult to put up with. Your Queen of Swordish features, and he finds it's very difficult to put up with that fact that he cannot manipulate you, he cannot make you make you do what he wants, how he wants it, and he finds this very difficult to deal with. Well, good for you, bad for him. Next one, his feelings. We're gonna see his feelings. Queen of Wands. Of course, he's very passionate about you. These are not that crazy schmazy feelings, but if we take the Lover's card right here, of course, he sees you Queen of Swords, and now we are having Queen of Wands. Probably you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but whatever sign it is you are, he sees this amazing fiery queen in you. I don't think I have enough time in okay, girls, not enough time to tell you all the cards in here. I already warned you about it. So the second part of this video is going to be linked underneath this video. Okay, girls, don't get upset with me. My camera doesn't film more than 30 minutes. So his feelings to you, that he sees you very strong, especially if we take this right here, strong, self-efficient. She is self-efficient, knows her own ways. She doesn't need anyone to tell her anything. Also, again, very hard to manipulate. So if he's a type of a man who tries to manipulate, it would be hard. And he sees you bright, the brightest woman he ever met, especially if we have two of lovers here, bright, the one who passionate, impulsive, also emotional, exclusive type of a woman, exclusive, but whose energy is projected if she meets somebody. If such a woman walks into somebody's life, she turns everything in this man upside down, and she transforms him. Of course, girls, if you're dealing with a narcissist, covert narcissist, nothing's gonna transform them. Please make sure you are not dealing with narcissist, covert narcissist. Please watch videos of Dr. Ramani and other videos I shared in my community. Please make sure you're not dealing with a narcissist, because narcissist will not change at all. Now he sees you as already bright, and also you make him feel like a king of the world. She, the Queen of Wands, also is capable of motivate a man to do great things in life. So you're motivating him. And also his feelings, he feels that you would not lie, you would not act, you would not pretend. At the same time, you are hard to lie and to manipulate. So you are a good person with a strong core. So but at the same time, like a lioness, a woman who inspires, and so on and so on. So good. We have good feelings here. But girls, if you do spreads yourself, please make sure the spread has to be looked when all the cards, of course, when you do put cards down, when you do your own spread, you put them, of course, face up. You will be able to see them. Always take the spread, look at the spread, the full picture. Don't, like, you of course read card individually, but then look at the whole picture and see what is there. So next, real problem of this relationship. What is the real problem of this relationship? We already saw some issues here. Real problem, interesting thing. Real problem of this relationship comes a card of Queen of Cups. So obviously, some of you, again, I'm telling you a million first time, do not take what resonates. So obviously, Queen of Cups could be not just if you are in third party relationship. Queen of Cups, of course, would be his wife. But not necessarily. This is a woman. We are looking at the position of real problems of this relationship with, and there are several things. Several things we can talk about. First of all, if it's a third party, then it would be his wife. Second of all, make sure that if you suspect it in your guts, and if your intuition were telling you something about him having someone else, or communicating with someone else, probably your intuition were telling you the truth. So it could be, again, take what resonates. Another thing, not necessarily this is a wife or a lover. We put a position, what are real problems in this relationship, and believe it or not, it could be any woman. It could be a mother, it could be a sister, it could be, believe it or not, I had seen this happen. You know how I had seen this happen before? A real problem in relationship. It was a best friend of his wife, you know. She was wearing this mask. She was acting like a best friend of a wife of a man, while she was trying to kind of say little things here and there, so narcissistic manipulative tendency, to her husband about her, like your wife is, I know her for 20 years, she's so wonderful, but sometimes she can be a little bit careless or with money, things like this. It's like, sounds like she means good, but she puts this little seeds of doubt, and it's easy to put even into the heart of exceptionally wonderful people. So put little seeds of doubt. So it could be even, could be a friend of a friend, could be a neighbor, could be a co-worker, but we are having real problem of this relationship, and we are having here a Queen of Cups. So who is this woman exactly for your specific situation? I don't know, but it could be any woman who somehow negatively influences your relationship. So make sure you just take it into consideration. You just aware about it. My beautiful queens, I would have to finish the part one now. We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards here, answering the question of what are his reasons not to act, cowardice, what he wants but would never do, hidden wishes, true motives and reasons of his behavior, what problem he wants you to help him to solve, and outcome of this relationship within a period of time you determine yourself. Please click the link underneath this video, and it's going to be second part of this spread, and you will know the rest of this information. Namaste.